আকাশে শতক যায় সময়েরই সীমানায় 52 আর 71 জাগিয়েছ তুমি এ শহর শহর সীমারেখা পেরিয়েছ শিক্ষারি আলো
Although Imam Badiuzzzaman Sayyid Nursi was a renowned international Islamic reformer and also regarded as a national spiritual personality of Turkey. In fact, he was a great scholar of Islamic Ummah of 20th century. We observe his interpretation of Holy Quran was a unique dimension in this field. He gave us diversity and thinking and also a way out of devastating conflicts amongst the borders and factions of this Ummah. The world is now clamoring for peace and harmony. Islam is always the best to guide us towards peace and happiness. So, message of Allama Nursi can guide us even these days to understand the pragmatic instructions of Holy Quran and Sunnah.
I know about Sayyid Nursi and his writings and his philosophy, and basing on his philosophy and writings, whatever the first international conference or seminar has been organized here, and it was a wonderful opening session. The speakers were talking very important things and particularly very gist of some of the aspects of writings of Sayyid Nursi. I think in Bangladesh, the Nur, Risale-Nur, the 6,000 page explanation of Quran written by Ustad Sayyid Nursi will have a permanent and long-lasting influence on the people of this country.
Of the conference is also very clear, the living in peace and harmony. And in the perspective of Badiuzzzaman, and we have also had the opportunity to see the screened biographical note of Badiuzzzaman, and that shows that the 20th century Turkey witnessed the advent of a great leader, the spiritual leader, and who is also considered to be the spiritual leader of Turkey. And when Badiuzzzaman's advent took place, then Turkey probably got ascendancy of some orthodoxy.
Especially, I learned about this by this conference about the great scholar of Turkey, Bediüzzaman Nursi, and his philosophy and his view of Islam, and about his life and his philosophy.
What I really like in the Risale Nur, that Bediüzzaman Said Nursi was addressing all this is the main problems, what is happening in modern times. And he is not only there identifying what are the main problems today, but also he was giving the solutions, what are the results, the answers to these problems. And in the short video it was mentioned that the Bediüzzaman Said Nursi said that there are
Bediüzzaman Nursi is the legendary person. He always want to try to understand that Islam always support the build a good relationship over the manpower.
Four kinds of Sufism in the Muslim world: Qadiriyya of Sheikh Abdul Qadir Jilani, Chishti of Sheikh Muhyiddin Chishti of India, and Sohrawardi of Sheikh Ziauddin Sohrawardi in Iran, and Mujaddidi of Sheikh Ahmad Sarihindi of India. From Morocco to Indonesia, Sufi Muslims followed these paths. Their influence is extensive and unbeatable. Bediüzzaman Said Nursi claimed that he was not a Sufi, but true Sufism or a spiritual aspect of real Islam he followed.
In pre-modern period, spoke about despair in a Sufi context, whereas the idea of yas. But in Nursi's case, he was talking about it in the context of living in a modern society, filled with despair and a sense of hopelessness regarding what life could actually deliver to humans. Now, despair, of course, is consequence of nihilism. Now, I mentioned before existential and what did I say? Existential and moral nihilism. Now, the idea that life is not significant, there's no significance to life, we delude ourselves into believing life has meaning. So the existentialists say that we should be honest and affirm the absurdity of existence, including that we will eventually die, and that religion and metaphysics are merely results of the fear of death. It's the death anxiety that leads us to create metaphysical theories and theological doctrines about the nature of reality, about God and so on.
إن أبناء هذه المنطقة لا يعرفون على النورسي وعلى أفكاره الرائعة، ونورسي وأفكاره قد سادت في الدول العربية، وسادت هذه الأفكار بين الدول المسلمة الأخرى دون بنغلاديش. ولما انعقدوا هذه الحفلة في بنغلاديش قد استفاد أبناء الوطن وعلم وتعرف العلماء على النورسي وعلى أفكاره.
According to Bediüzzaman Said Nursi, there are triangle theory of love, and love is the foundation of a family. If there is no love of a family, ultimate consequences will be separation, what we call in divorce in a family. So if there is no love in a family, there will be the crash and the disaster of a family. Particularly it affects the next generation, the siblings. So the triangle theory here at the top, Allah, we are calling it Tawheed as a Risale perspective, and then the parents and the parental relationship, and last one, the siblings and their inter-family relationship. And we are discussing about we call the nuclear family, but unfortunately this kind of nuclear family and the number of this kind of family is increasing nowadays in particularly subcontinent. But we had long tradition and heritage that we had extended families. So there are some also demerits of extended family, but we will highlight according to Risale Nur how there are some also merits of extended family.
Badiuzzzaman Said Nursi is a legend. He makes Quran to us to meet our modern life requirements. He not only make Quran to brings Quran to our hand, but shows us how we will cope up with the modern world challenges and their requirements.
Nursi's attitude to disagreement. Nursi is committed to truth of Islam and importance of persuading others of that truth. Nursi finds in his tradition several reasons why it is important to commit to constructive coexistence with other cultures, and Nursi believes that the resort to violence by Muslims against non-Muslims, or vice versa also, demonstrates a lack of self-confidence in Islam. So Nursi says actually, what I summarize from it, if you have self-confidence of your religion, if you are good in your religion, you are open to everybody.
Views of the Risale Nur and this constructive action, the positive action, Musbit Harakat from the with regard to Badiuzzzaman Said Nursi's Risale Nur. And it is possible that if we inculcate all those values in our daily lives, it is not difficult to attain peace and harmony, and we can coexist together with peace, and we can coexist together with harmony, without having any conflict, without having any differences.
তবু পথ চলা চুপ করেও কত কথা বলা সে তো আমাদের অপরাজেয় বাংলা সে তো আমাদের